So, Arc Raiders has finally dropped. And after all the early teases, delays, it's finally here. And I've been deep into it lately. So today, I'm giving my honest thoughts on Arc Raiders and if it's worth it. The gunplay, the visuals, and whether or not Embark Studios actually nailed it with a third-person extraction shooter. Okay, first, for those that have been living under a rock for the past year and a half, Arc Raiders is a third-person extraction shooter that throws you into a post-apocalyptic Earth where machines called the Arcs rule the land. You play as a raider, part scavenger, part soldier, living underground and have to explore ruins to hunt for valuable loot and extract before other raiders or the Arcs wipe you out. Wait, hold up. Machines rule the land, people living under Earth. That reminds me of a certain movie. It has that familiar extraction shooter loop, drop in, gear up, survive long enough to get out, but it has its own sci-fi elements to it. You have legit robot enemies in the game. And if you think PvP is something to worry about in this game, wait till the drones and the mechs get you in their sights. They'll wipe you before you say, "What's that over there?" Now, when it comes to gunplay, it kind of feels like the Hunt Showdown and the Division. Now, I never played Hunt the Showdown, but I've seen people play it. And when it comes to the reloading on Arc Raiders, it's pretty similar to Hunt the Showdown. And they pack a punch just like them too. I do like the fact that you can extract mid-match. In case you get downed, you can still call in an extraction, but that does make you a target because everyone can hear the extraction being pulled and everyone can see if someone gets knocked down because of a flare. But even within all the chaos, the gunfights still feel nice. Now, when it comes to the world design, you have to give Embark their flowers because they cooked on this. The lighting, the grass, the way the rocks look, everything in this game looks amazing. It literally feels like a cinematic movie at moments. But these Arc enemies, man, they are super unpredictable. They pop up out of literally nowhere. You could be in a tense PvP match and they will come out of nowhere just to ruin all of that, forcing you in the opposite team to either fight together to get rid of them or to reposition and continue fighting or go somewhere else. It's even worse when you spawn into a match and they're right in your face. But I understand that the robots are the identity of this game. But if there was just not so many of them, it would be okay. Now, when it comes to progression in Arc Raiders, it's tied to your workshop, your skill tree, and the things you do in raids. You get XP from literally anything and everything you do in a raid, such as open containers, loot, damage other raiders or other arcs, get an assist or get a kill. You get XP from everything and anything. And you'll collect materials from raids to craft better weapons, attachments, utilities at the benches that you unlock at the workshop. They also have a skill tree that will help you level yourself up and help you survive more in raids. Some of the skills there will either help you carry more, loot faster, loot more silently, or have more stamina, basically allowing you to build your character the way that you feel the way that you play. Even if you're a solo player, which most extraction shooter players are, the loot pool is still pretty damn good. But be warned that most of the people in this game are 3-manning, and fighting 2 of these robots by yourself will take a lot more ammo than you actually think. Which is also a good point to mention that the matchmaking in this game is 50 times better than other extraction shooters like Arena Breakout. I know I usually have pros and cons for games when I talk about them, but for Arc Raiders, I seriously only have 2. The only cons I have is really the spawns could be a little better because you could spawn in and there could be a few drones right there and you're wasting ammo and bandages at the start of the raid. and some of the PvE encounters can be a bit overwhelming, especially for solo players, which will force most of them to rat most of the raid. So with all that said, I'm giving Arc Raiders a solid 9 out of 10. So if you're into shooters like the finals or extraction shooters like Arena Breakout and Hunt the Showdown, Arc Raiders is actually a game that you will want to check out. And if Embark keeps updating the game and doing right by the community, this game could be here to last for a very long time. So there you have it. That's my take on Arc Raiders. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Y'all let me know in the comments. Are y'all dropping into Arc Raiders this weekend, or are you waiting for more updates to come out before diving into it? Oh, by the way, I have a Discord server now. I do have channels on there for other games, including Arc Raiders. The link to that will be in the descriptions down below. Y'all remember, have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.